Hi friends and hi students. Today our topic is fun experiments with physics. So I have written one blog regarding this fun project with physics. So if you want to check it out, I will give the link in the description below. So here the first experiment is regarding the motion. So here the title is making a miniature roller coaster. So the we have to create the roller coaster and what is the science behind that one. We already seen that roller coaster in many areas like exhibitions and all, wonderla, etc. So for this, uh, when we have to do some experiment, there should be some operators. So so the first one is foam tubes. So foam tubes is looks like this, and it is all available at most hardware stores, and you all know this. So foam tubes, and the second one is masking tape. It is highly used in hospitals to so like that. So coming to the procedure, so you can build a roller coaster from the foam tubes that are often used for pipe insulation. So basically, the roller coaster. So here we are using that forms to build a roller coaster. But in general, the foam tubes are often used for the pipe insulation. So whenever there is a break in the pipe, by using this, we can avoid the water flow outside. Whenever the pipe breaks, we have to cut that one. Okay, the topic is diverting. So here we are using that foam tubes to build a roller coaster. Okay, so here cut the foam tube in half and you have to drag a marble to roll down. So for example, we have to take one foam tube like this and we have to cut so like this. Here is there no 1 second. Yeah, so here we have to cut like this one side. So next it is the second step, and the third step is so so in detail, that is how to cut like this. Yeah, so here this is the way we have to cut the foam tube. Okay, we have to put that in vertically and very careful while cutting the foam tube. Okay, next, yeah, the third step is cutting this one, and the fourth step is we have to cut the foam tube into like this. For example, at the first time only we didn't take like a rolls. First of all, we have to cut the total foam tube by using the step 3, and we have to make that as step 4. So here what's going on, the foam tube is cutted like what we want, uh, like the shape we want, and the step 4 is we have to put that like a, the name itself is a roller coaster, right? So we have to put that foam tube into the rolls. How many rolls you want, by depending upon the length of the foam tube, you can do that. And by using that masking tape, you can stick that one on one flat surface. Example, maybe plank or some cardboard. By using those two, anyone, you can do that one. Now the roller coaster works on the principle. So here we are discussing about the physics experiment, right? So there should be some formula behind this. So what is that? So the roller coaster works on the principle of energy conservation. So Here, what they are telling is the roller coaster works on the principle of energy conservation. It is nothing but the energy is saved and it is utilized to move forward. Like how means, so for example, if we take this picture, if we throw one small ball at this place, wait a second, at here one place, and it is moving like this, and here it is stopped. When we give some external energy, then it will move like this, and here it stops again, and then we have to give another external energy to move this stuff. Okay, so it is all depends upon how the external energy is given to that anything else, for example the ball or any object placed on that particular roller coaster, that foam tube. Okay, at the top of the first hill, the marble has potential energy, meaning has the potential move if you let go of it. So here I already said that at the top of the first hill. So we all know that from the top of the hill or in anything that like a building or something. So for example, if we take road, there should be a height down at falls and downs. Sorry, heights and downs. If we moving like that, we can move easily without engine also, right? So the same law is applicable here. That is, so when we, so here the marble is taken, that depends upon our but it should be less weight. Why? Because the foam tube is also in less weight. So according to the foam tube, we have to take select the object. Okay. So here the marble has a potential energy, meaning the potential to move. If we give some energy or if we drop from the height, then it will acquire that potential energy to move forward. So the enough potential energy make it move forward. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So here, when we give, when we drop the marble or something ball from a little bit height only, then it will move to some forward distance only. But if we move, but if we drop some sudden height, for example, it's 10 meters or something like that, it will move some other distance. So it depends upon how we give the external energy. So okay, did you understand? The energy is in the form of how we are dropping from marble or the ball from the height. Okay, next, when you let go of marble, its potential energy, it's converted into kinetic energy. So how it is happens? So here it works on the principle of the energy conservation, right? We all know here two types of energies are there: potential energy and kinetic energy. We all know that potential energy and kinetic energy, right? If we for example, the potential energy is given like dropping that one. At that particular point, the potential energy is converted into the kinetic energy. Why? Because it is moving, right? The marble or the ball, any object we dropped from a certain height to the roller coaster, it is moving with a certain speed, right? So it comes under kinetic energy. Okay, the energy of motion, we can be described as kinetic energy. The loop is tricky. It takes an extra energy for the marble to stay on the track, right? I already said, no? If the loop is small, then it will easily cross that one. From a certain height we dropped. It is always depends upon the height we dropped and the loop we created. Okay, if you, so here for example two loops are given. Well, first one is the bigger loop and second one is the smaller loop. the marble. Maybe it takes much energy to cross that bigger loop first, and then somewhat less energy as compared to the first loop. It takes less energy. Okay. Next up, when the marble finally gets to the floor, the total amount of energy in the system is always the same. So here the total amount in the sense compared to the external energy and the energy required by that object, those two comes under one category, and that should be same, is always same. In real world, there is friction. We already know that friction means which opposes the motion of the body, which is trying to stop the motion of the particular body. So some mechanical energy will be lost to heat. So here some heat will be also produced in case of real roller coaster. Okay. Yeah. So here some references are taken from the Google and brought to you by the Wonders of Physics University of Wisconsin, Madison. So by using this, I created this experiment. And once again, thank you so much. And if you like the content, please subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Thank you so much.